My message to every resident across our borough is love should never hurt.
The Bronx Borough President's Office partnered with NILAG and 36 organizations across the community to host a workshop recognizing the signs and dangers of domestic violence.
Today's violence intervention training is an opportunity to share best practices, warning signs. How do you identify what the signs could be of domestic and gender-based violence in all forms?
The training covered various forms of domestic violence and provided solutions for addressing it. Participants learned to recognize signs of intimate partner violence, debunk common myths and misconceptions, and how to respond appropriately as a bystander.
Just explaining, understanding what is violence. Someone could be in violence and not even know that they're being abused because maybe they don't see the scars or they're not being physically abused. Domestic violence comes in so many forms, and it can start just as a verbal and become an emotional thing, and a person can live in that emotional space for years without seeking help, without getting help, without talking to anybody because they don't realize that there's help out there.
With a $1 million grant from the Department of Justice, the NYPD, and more, community leaders say they are committed to addressing the issues of domestic violence facing vulnerable New Yorkers.
We have over 540 members of the service dedicated to domestic violence victims alone. And a lot of people are not aware. In every precinct, we have a domestic violence team that's willing to help any survivors at any given time. And they work relentlessly around the clock, just dedicated to victims themselves.
We're here to help, no judgment, no bias. We're just here. Before we put on a uniform, we are a mom, a sister, a dad, a brother. So we understand, and we just want the knowledge to get out that you're not alone in this situation.
The intervention workshop is just one part of Gibson's overall mission to ensure that DV Awareness Month remains an ongoing effort. To stay up to date with the Borough President's events, visit the link below. Reporting for BronxNet, Kibin, Alleyne.